Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, happy Friday. This is our Summer Shred Week 2 workout. Okay, so a couple things about this. First, I want to show you the work. We're going to start here in about maybe 2 minutes. I want to let people come in. Running late. What is it, like 15 minutes late? Sorry. Let me show you this. We'll flip this around. So, let me get in here, man. It's so... There we go. Okay. All right. Here's the workout. So this basically builds upon what we did in week 1. It's the same time interval. It's a wheel format. So the featured focused exercise. We did inchworms last week. We're doing inchworm push-ups this week. So you can always go back and do just the inchworm for instance, last week's workout. If you find this a little bit too difficult, 6 spokes. Okay. And I'm going to show this right here. We're going to introduce a med ball or basketball into this. And again, this will take about 12 minutes. This wraps up basically week 2 of our Summer Shred Abs Challenge. There will be a Q&A at the end if you want to ask me anything on in terms of like fitness, the challenge itself, or the Bible. So this is a faith and fitness challenge right here. So last little bit. So one thing you're going to need, so you guys can see me here. One thing you're going to need is medicine ball or basketball. Just use a basketball. You can just go all body weights. You don't necessarily have to have this, but this is going to kind of be a given of it. And I think you'll like it. I think it'll be a good workout. And hopefully get on with your day. So, it's always a good way to finish off the work week if you're at work. And yeah, by the way, those of you if you haven't jumped into the challenge, what are you doing with your life? So we're doing Summer Shred Abs Challenge. There's a daily core program. And by the way, my members, they did 2 core workouts on Monday, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays is part of their abs challenge. They've got a challenge for 6 weeks to train their abs. And so they get basically Monday through Thursday, they work out on their own. Fridays, follow along with me. Saturdays, walk, hike. We got daily verses and passages, weekly themes that they're following, and it's really good. Be a part of the community. Jump in, like, share, subscribe this video. I'll also post in the comment section afterwards. I'll just put the link if you want to join the challenge. So please consider doing that and help us get more people into our community. We're going to start here about 60 seconds. Obviously, I can't answer questions during the workout because I'm working out. Okay, see if anybody's got anything for me. Oh, hey, how you doing? So we start in, that's the timer. By the way, members, I'm going to give you access to this. Will be if you're a VIP. This will be what we do. Okay, if there's any...
Get ready to start in 60 seconds.
That's right, we start in 60 seconds. Let me get some tunes. And we'll start with the inchworm. So let's put that there so I can be able to see. One time. So we'll put this here. 30 seconds. Okay, so again, have the basketball ready. And I'm going to do basically it's 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. That's the interval. The hub is going to be the inchworm push-up. You can stick with just the inchworm if you like, but otherwise we do 6 rounds of inchworm push-ups followed by 6 different spokes. We start in 10 seconds. Matt, actually, I don't really like doing that as much. I like the grass. Here we go. Okay, walk it out. Push-up hold position. Come all the way down. Stop. Reach out. Here, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, push back up, walk back up, and stand. That's the okay. Inchworm. This is called a scapular raise. We're going to be doing this throughout the workout. Get out. Inchworm. Notice the feet block together. So it's a nice little built-in warm-up. You get mobility. You get some core activation. You get a little bit of muscle burn. Last one. first one we've got head ball sit up. So last week we did the body weight sit up. This one, grab your basketball, heels in, lower down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Reach overhead with the wall. Sit back up, okay? Now I'll show you a quick tweak. If you have trouble sitting up with the weight of your ball, just rock up. That's kind of a little bit easier version. Think about disc by disc of your back. And you sit up and rock up. Right here. Got 12 seconds. I've got the mic. The mic up for this one. My apologies. I got the mic set up. I didn't get into it. My bad. I forgot. Guys, I'm about to yell. All right, next round. Push-ups. But here, you're going to go all the way down, push up, and walk back up to the feet, and not come back. Not come back up. Okay, so you can stand up if you need. Otherwise, right here. Plus the mic, I have to talk a little softer because I'm yelling into the mic. Here, I'm actually going to help. Push up, back, right there. You can kind of your own pace on this. Woo! A lot of quality body work. Plus you get some lower body too. Okay, back. Sit up to press. So start right here. I want you to come up and then press up to the top. You can still use it as a counterbalance. But as you sit up, heels down. Up into an overhead press. Small little micro progression. This is it forces you to use a few extra ab muscles that you don't normally use. Right there, nice and slow. Press up. Notice this right, the heels aren't coming off the ground. Use the abs, nice and slow. Right here, ribs down, abs tight. Press. Okay. Back to the inchworm. Now we're doing knees bent, legs straight. More of a hip hinge pattern. Okay, so this is where you're going to finish at. Still go out, inward to hip hinge. More straight legs, legs straight. Feel more of your hamstrings on this one. Again, this is a great body weight movement. Classic. And the way we sequence of this is you're basically working non-stop. So you get a lot of metabolic conditioning, chews up a lot of sugary carbs throughout the course of the workout, and that clears space for more fat loss later on. Rest. Okay, next up we got side plank. Okay, so level one is going to be right here. Kind of hug the metaball. The metaball. That's a cross between medicine ball and med ball. Med ball. Okay, so hug it right here. So knees bent, legs straight and split. Finally, lacked. And I can even do a more advanced version of this by adding a hip drop, okay? Lower the hips down, back up. This really trains your obliques, side of your abdomen. Again, if this gets too hard, don't stop. Don't put the legs down. Come to a split stance, or if necessary, up here, but don't lower the hips to the ground. Maintain 5 seconds. Okay, go back to the inchworm. This time where the knees bent push up. So I want you to squat down like this. Okay? Basically come into this bear hold and I can still walk out. Push up, back into a bear squat, bear hold, bear position. Back up, right there. See, this gets your quads more. You're like in a squat. So this is good for squat mobility. The one before, I felt more of the hamstrings. A lot of core foundational exercises. Woo! One more. Okay, rest. All right, side plank. I got a nice lunch coming up after this. Ho Ho Cafe, right next door. Oh, we got to do the right side. So, right elbow down. Let's get it set up. Knees bent 90 degrees. Hips up nice and high. Try to anchor yourself down here. And then go through the progressions. From knees bent to legs straight and split. As long as you can maintain that hip height. And then from there, I want to stack it. And then from there, level 4, hip drop. So this dynamic variation, it's a progression, right? How do we make lighter loads feel like heavier loads? Back off to that. Back off even more to this right, okay? Especially if you're fatigued. Get in this position, hold. By the way, if you got a medicine ball, this really turns up intensity. Okay, next inchworm progression. I'm going to do a minute of bear crawls. This position here now. Forward, it's opposite arm leg out. That's another progression of the inchworm. It just keeps you longer. Opposite arm leg. We're facing out. So think about your gait. Right, left, back and forth, okay? Walk, 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 walk. If your arms fatigue, get back to where you have more legs involved. If you're burning, a little more endurance. You're working your total body. It's the exercise nobody wants to do. Okay, rest. All right. Spokes number 5 and 6. We're done with the med ball, by the way. 5 and 6. You've got a hollow body roll. Here, this is the roll we did in week 1. If you come up, don't let that elbow touch. Shoulder, hip. Here's how we do the more extended version. Is that, okay? Easier, harder. Now, roll. Side, notice, hip and shoulder. Hands don't touch, knees don't touch. Maintain that connectivity all the way through your body. It takes an amazing amount of core strength, total body stability from really head to toe. Lock the feet together. Hold for a minute. Those legs extend. Okay, relax. Final inchworm. You get to viewer's choice. You can do, sweating. You can do any version we did. So you can do the rising inchworm out. You can do more of a squat. You can do more of a hinge. You can do straight push-ups. You do the bear crawl. You actually have to go side to side. So many options. It's all groundwork. 4 foundational movements. Back into the squat. Back up. Okay. Last one is the hollow rock. Finish it. So, ideally start right here. Feet locked together. And come up into the hollow shape. Okay, that's where you want to get to. I'm actually going to show from here to get the point of it. Chin tucked. Up to the V. Back to the shoulders. That's what we did in week 1. right there. Otherwise, extend out. Come on. Don't rest the heels on the floor. Woo. So you want to rock up into a V and hold that. And all we're doing is extending out. Oh. We got 10 seconds. Let's get one more up. Hold. Back. Hold.
Rest.
Wow. Wow. That's week 2. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Yes, it is. Let me turn this off here. Okay, that's a workout. So you can come back and do this. Once I push end on this, it will render, and then it'll be available for a replay. So you got that. If you did this workout, give me a thumbs up. Give me the flex pose, whatever you got. Let me know if you did it. Give me some feedback on it. Hey, I asked your name. Stacy? Stacy, I get that right? Hi. Ayush Mishra? I'm probably butchering your name. My apologies. Hi to you too. Thank you guys for doing the workout if you did. If you got any questions, you can shoot them in now. Again, the challenge, fitness, faith, the Bible, you name it. Anyway, that's your live stream workout. If you know where Club Fit is, downtown Little Rock, that's where I'm at right now. And right next door, right through those walls, Whole Hall Cafe. So me and my awesome wife, Jessica, is, I don't know if she wants to eat with me, man. I'm a sweaty mess. But I'm going to clean up a little bit and we're going to go off and enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy the weekend. I'm going to put the link below to the challenge. Jump in. It's the price of a cup of coffee. You get weekly content, weekly updates, and hopefully I think you really enjoy it and all. So hit me up with any questions that you got. I'll come back later, try to answer anything. But otherwise, you guys have a beautiful weekend. Take care.